we go. I just have to press it. just gonna turn this on.
I want to give people just a chance to come.
But
People
interestingly enough,
Yeah,
you
no,
find that his
I
daughter
agree.
worked for
It's
Biden.
gonna be.
Maybe he should recuse himself.
Maybe. I think the only time he should really need to recuse himself is if it's proven that he made any statements that could be considered biased in some way.
I think they have a good case against him. If they didn't, like, they know he's gonna get a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
They don't want that, you know, and he's gonna get the publicity, so they must have a strong case against
They've
him.
got to have. I can't believe that they would go this length unless they had something solid.
I agree.
But did you read the indictments yet?
No, the 34 indictments, I didn't read them.
No, because so far what they've told us doesn't seem to be anything to. And the two Democrats came out today. They were outraged. They said that even though they don't like Trump, they're not supporters. But clearly, what's been shared with them does not rise to the level of this type of. The two Democrats were out.
Really?
I was shocked.
Wow.
I think everybody was hoping. I think people were hoping sort of a smoking gun. You know what I mean? That there would be something in there that's totally. Bill Barr said the same thing. There's got to be something in there that we don't know. It's a smoking gun. But until we hear that.
The papers, not too long ago, Joe Biden had them in his Corvette.
Yeah.
What was the difference?
Well, he'll get up. They won't do anything with that. I can remember when I was in the military and we were doing, because I had a security clearance, and then when they had to elevate the security clearance because of what I was doing, every pouch was sealed and they had to be unsealed by two people that had to be there when they unsealed it. We took the papers out, we had X minutes to review the papers, had to go back in the pouch, going to be sealed in front of two people, and it was stamped and then sent back to where it was going. So with these, if these documents that they found were truly classified, in Trump's case, he technically by law had the ability to unclassify them. Biden didn't at the time. He didn't have that level of to be able to do that.
That's what he said, but he spoke for 45 minutes yesterday.
Oh, did he?
There wasn't a thing about the country or the people. It was all about his grievances of who he hates, what he hates.
I didn't listen.
He threw in people's daughters, their grandmas.
Yeah, that's right.
He's out of control.
And Alan Dershowitz said he'd be found innocent. He's not. And Alan Dershowitz is supposed to be a legal expert.
Yeah, but Alan Dershowitz has also changed a lot in the last couple of years. And his but yeah, I like Dershowitz.
With all this publicity, he's gonna get the nomination now.
Oh, 100%.
Before it was questionable whether someone else did it, now he's gonna
100%.
get it.
I agree with you.
And wait till the inquiry about Hunter Biden starts to kick in.
Oh yeah.
This isn't, they should not go after his son. He has a drug problem. Lots of people have drug problems. Because he's a famous dad, they should go after him. This is really, it's like our old mayor, they went after his son because he had drug problems. He's the mayor of the city. Like, lead his kids out of this.
Tell me, does Hunter speak Ukrainian?
Yeah, listen, there's 30% of the people that vote for Trump no matter what. You can't talk to them.
But they appointed him to the board of directors of the company that does the natural gas transmission
Yeah, but that's
in
already old.
Ukraine.
But Richard, that's already old stuff that's been going over and over.
Who would take a guy, chances are he does not speak Ukrainian. Okay, what do they need this guy for? What is his expertise?
You know what? I don't think that's as problematic as Biden on record using his influence against the Ukrainians and telling them, and he spoke about it openly, Biden, that I told them unless we get this, unless they fight this guy, they're not getting the $1 billion. That is a criminal act. You're not allowed to do it. And they did nothing. Not so much with Hunter. Hunter was the big, the mice of it, Hunter. But with he admitted it, and they did nothing. Anyway, you know what? We're not going to be able to solve the world's problem.
But everyone's talking about it. No one was talking about him yesterday before he was
Exactly.
you know.
Did you see how the money that's coming in now,
Yeah.
the fundraising? They said it's what is it, $1 million a day or something?
He's gonna be off, I think he's.
But there haven't been big protests.
That be what?
Big protests.
No? No.
Because they threw them all in jail when they go see him speak. And they
You know what I
realize
thought was
that-
very interesting? Did you hear Netanyahu speak last week?
No.
So I thought it was very. He spoke beautifully when they announced that they were not going to move forward at this time with the changes. He said, "I want to bring your attention that on all the uprisings that we've had in the last 6 weeks, 8 weeks, hundreds of thousands of people took to the street. Not one person killed, not one person injured, not one window smashed. There was no physical damage or anything. People protested quietly. He said, you show me any other country in the world," of course, pointing at the US.
That's
where you
because
could,
these people have been in the army and they have discipline.
he said, because it's brothers fighting against brother, and you don't have to, we fight with love. We're still all
That's
brothers.
the same thing in the
If the
States.
Canadians win a playoff game, they bust windows here.
Exactly. Shalom, good to see you.
Good, thanks.
How are you?
Good. After a rough fall, but good.
And
I was
you-
back in Paris.
And how your parents doing?
Sorry?
And your parents?
Very good.
They're
They're
doing okay.
visiting me next month.
Oh, no. My daughter just came in from Paris for Pesach.
Ooh, nice.
I got to tell you a funny story, and then we'll start services. So she's in Paris, and when she's in Paris, she only speaks French, okay, because she speaks French fluently. So they go to a restaurant, and they're ordering food, whatever they're ordering, and the waiter says, we do speak English here if you'd like to speak English. So my daughter says, I speak fluent French. They said, well, you're from Quebec, right?
Good, eh? That's
She says,
funny.
we do speak English if you want. She was so mad. She started texting me. I said you should write to Legault and tell him. Chag Sameach. Do you have any?
She's discovering the pleasure of strikes in Paris.
Yeah. She actually didn't like it. She came from Amsterdam because she's studying in Amsterdam. She went to Paris for a couple of days. She didn't like it.
Are we going to see her tonight?
Yeah, she'll be here tonight.
Okay, fantastic.
Hey, Ben. Want to do Mincha? Yeah, sure.
It's quite a walk in. How are you?
You saw you came in, huh?
Just wash my hands. How are you?
Hey,
Nice to see you.
You
too.
Sameach.
I haven't done Mincha a while. I've done Maariv.
You do Ashrei. It's a repetitive. It's Heichel Kedusha. Maariv is different.
Yeah.
But you can't do Ashrei. You've forgotten.
I thought you were starting at 6.
Yeah, it's a Jewish 6. Okay. Rabbi says.
Okay, so welcome to Shaare Zedek, everyone, both those in person and online. Our services begin on page 207 for the Mincha service.
Ashrei v'techa od yalu chasela ashrei.
Sameach Adonai lechol hanoflim, v'zokeh v'chulot noflim.
Tehillat Adonai Yishbar Pi, v'rechu v'sar shmekut shalom v'ed, v'anachnu nevarach yom et avaram, hallelujah. Yikedah v'yikedash v'yarba.
Amen.
Lamadi v'achuteh v'emlech malchuteh, v'chayechonu v'emlechonu v'chayedech al beit Yisrael, v'alav v'zman karivim, amen.
Amen.
Shmeir
Rabba,
v'arab,
Borah, Elam, Yamaya.
V'yishmer v'arab, v'raf yishwach v'par v'tman v'naseh, v'tadar v'tel v'tel hashmei d'kat shab v'yichu. V'elam v'kaber chatav v'shiratat, tish b'chatav v'nechmatav, v'miram v'emam v'yimur, amen.
Amen. The Amidah is on page 211. We follow along with the reader to the bottom of page 213 and then continue in silent devotion.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'le'el avotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol Zocher Chasdei Avot U'mevi Goel Lifnei V'neihem L'man Shemo V'Yahava Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham atah Gibor L'Olam L'Olam V'Chamein Tamav L'Oshiam Shiva Roch Maria Gasham Chakel Chaim Mechesed Mechayim Meitim Berachamim Rabim Somech noflim v'rofech cholim umatir asurim umekayem emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'gvurat umido melech melech meimit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua v'nemanata l'chot hametim baruch atah Adonai mechei hametim mekadesh et shemcha ba'olam k'shem shema lishimoto v'shem arom k'katuv al yad nevi'acha v'karzel zev yamar
Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh,
Adonai tzva'ot melech kol kadosh 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 Adonai tzva'ot melech kol haaretz kavod matam baruch kavod Adonai min kavod divrei kodshecha katuv lamar Yimloch Adonai Zion v'dor v'dor Yimloch Adonai l'tzion v'dor v'dor hallelujah l'dor v'dor nagig v'lecha l'netz netzachim k'dushcha nadish v'shcha Eloheinu mipinu l'yamush l'lam v'ed ki hamel kadosh v'kadosh atah baruch atah Adonai hal kadosh.
Wait a minute. The cover show for Goto,
What page is that?
Page 235. Kaddish Shalom.
Baral v'yishloach v'yitar. Oh, excuse me. Yitgal v'yikash shemerva. Amad yirach v'tevam lechmal v'tebach. Hayachonu v'yamachon v'chayot v'chol beit Yisrael. B'kalav v'zman kariv v'imru amen.
Amen. Yesh me'irav v'mavurav v'olam amen.
Yitbarach v'yishbar v'yiparam v'yinuan v'yinaseh v'tadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei kutshah b'richu. Ve'elam v'kol b'rachatav v'shiratav tush b'rachatav v'nachmatav d'meram b'amal v'yimru amen. Yitkavel slaton v'yitahon d'chol Yisrael d'kadam v'yahan di b'shmaya v'yimru amen. Yesh lamar v'yishmaya v'chaim aleinu v'al Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom v'yimru malchu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al Yisrael v'yimru amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol ha'atek erulal yosef reshit shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot velo samanu k'mishpachot adama shelo sam chalkenu kahem v'goralenu k'chol amonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu she'unu et hashamayim כי המלכות שלך היא יום העד תמלך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני מלך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad.
For those in mourning and observing Yortzeit, Mourner's Kaddish, page 241. Yiskadal, Yiskadash, Shmei Rabbah, V'yalma Divra Kirute, V'yamlich Malchute, V'chayechon, V'yomechon, V'chayein, Kol Beit Yisrael, V'agala, V'zman Kariv, V'yamru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'olam Omei Amaya. Yisbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yisparar, V'yisraman, V'yisnaseh, V'yisadar, V'yisalev, V'yitalal, Shnei, Kedusha, B'richud, Le'ela Mikol, Birchata, V'shirata, Tishbachata, V'nechemata, Da'amiran, V'yalma, V'yamru, Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Mincha Maariv Service, Aleinu, V'yalko Yisrael, V'yamru, Amen. Oiseh Shalom B'romav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu, V'yalko Yisrael, V'yamru, Amen. So we turn to page 335 for the Maariv service for Yom Tov. Please rise for the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach le'olam va'ed.
You may be seated.
O Maviyam, O Mehevilayla, Mavdila ben Yam, O Venalayla, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo, Eila Chai V'Kayam, Tamidim L'Chaleinu, L'Olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, HaMaariv Service. Ki machayenu v'yorech yameinu v'hem negeh yomam v'layla v'yavadcha tasim imenu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך וקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך וישערך. חלו אדום מה שנשבע למזיקים השמיים על הארץ. דבר בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם זולם ציצית על גבי בגדיהם. פיסם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אנוש עשיסכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת ואמונה כזאת וקיים עלינו. ומלכות רצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני נדע בקודש נהורת אילות על ספר בוקע יום לפני משה זלי ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגלה מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני קרא לישראל השכיבנו אדון שלנו. כל שמוצאינו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני הבורא סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
Please rise.
So the second paragraph on page 345 we say together וידבר משה דמות אדוני אל בני ישראל יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבו ויעמוד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי וחייכון וביומייכון וחיידך בית ישראל בגולה בזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבם מברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשא בריך ולעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירם מעלמה ויאמרו amen.
The Amidah for Yom Tov is said silently on starting on page
771.
771. Yes. No, it's 771.
אחר כך. אתה בגדנו כל העמים, אהבת יסענו, רציס ושמך עבודו הקודש, עלינו קראתו, ותיתנו. אלינו ועשינו יעלה ויבוא ויגיע ויראה וירצה וישמע בקריאת זה. חג המצות הזה זוכרנו על מבואות אבותינו. לחיים ולשלום ולשמחה ולששון כאשר רציתם. פנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו ושמחה וששון מועדי כושר. עושה לרצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך ובזכר זמננו. כי לא סמוך הסודך ומעולם קיווינו לך ויעקו לה יזרח לכונתנו. הוא יעשה שלום עלינו והכל We're not doing Hallel tonight. Okay.
It says many too. But
Yeah, many we don't. It's not custom.
okay. So it's 360.
361, yeah.
Pardon?
361.
361.
We turn back to page 361.
יתגדל ויתגדל שמי רבה, יעמד ברכרותיה וימליך בהלכותיה, בחייכנו ובמחנו וחייתך בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קרב ימרו. ויהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולימי ימיון. יתברך וישתבח וידומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל על שמנו קודשה ברכו. לעילא מנחה בחטא ושירתה דשבחתה ונחמתה דמירה ממבמרו אמן. תתקבל אצלותנו ואותנו דכל ישראל קדמם דשמיא ומרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה משמע וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ומרו אמן. עושה שלום עם רמיו ויעשה